Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here. Now then, what exactly do I mean by the Ollie of guitar soloing licks? Well, first up, in full disclosure, I pulled this analogy from a post on Reddit a couple of weeks ago and thought that it was an interesting question, so I stole it. The analogy being a skateboard one, of course, with the Ollie being the most fundamental of all skateboard tricks that you have to master before moving on to all the other skills and tricks on the skateboard. It somewhat sits at the core of everything else you're going to be doing on the board, or in this case, on the fretboard, going forward as you get better at it. Now, the original question was posed towards guitar playing in general. However, I'm going to make it strictly about guitar soloing. The Ollie of guitar soloing, if you will. That one fundamental lick that you need to learn early, get under your belt, and use as a springboard into not only multiple variations on this one particular lick, but also into a whole host of other guitar soloing licks. In my opinion, the core and most fundamental of all guitar soloing licks. Like I said, the Ollie of guitar soloing licks. Now, the core lick has four fundamental techniques involved to properly pull it off. A bend, a string skip, a little bit of economy picking, and a pull-off. All very important things to know how to do. And with that said, let's close in here a little bit, show you the lick of which I speak. All right then, the Ollie of guitar licks, if you will. One of the most fundamental of all soloing licks. And I'm going to show you this lick in E, but you can use it in any key, you know, whatever key you're soloing in. It's a minor pentatonic lick. We're going to be doing it here at the 12th fret position of the E minor pentatonic. You know, that little box right there. 14th fret of the G string with your middle finger. Then you're going to hold a little bar here on the 12s of the B and the high E. So you're going to bend that 14, catch the 12 of the high E on the upstroke. Also on the upstroke, you're going to catch the 15 of the B and pull it off to 12. And that is the lick. Right there. And as you get better at it, you speed it up, right? You've heard that 1,000 times from anyone from Bo Diddley to Dimebag Darrell, right? That lick right there. Now you can vary it up. You can catch the B string on the way down as well. Kind of like that, right? So down, down, up, up. Right? A little harder to play it at speed, you know, than this. You get that rolling, you can play that fast as lightning, but catching that B string on the way down slows it down just a little bit. You know, you can drop the high E out of the equation and play something like this. Same kind of deal, right? Now we're not even bending that because we're going so fast. Just catching that 14 of the G on the downstroke and then just doing that little 12, 15, 12 of the B and just looping it, right? And there you go. That is what I feel is probably the most fundamental of guitar licks. That right there. And, you know, getting that little mini sweep going there, right? Up, up. And then you can drop out of it, like I said, and just go on the G and the B string. There you go. That's what I feel is probably the most fundamental of guitar licks. The Ollie of guitar licks. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Cheers.